bodybuilders helping rebuild soldiers, and medical ambassadors engage in shuttle diplomacy to an elementary school. This is the Regional Health Report. Welcome to the Regional Health Report for April. I'm Ann Krebs. The Warrior Transition Brigade-National Capital Region provides severely wounded, injured, and ill soldiers a transition roadmap back to active duty or to civilian life with the guidance of a great team. That team includes a platoon sergeant and a squad leader. We visit two leaders who lift more than their own weight.
Meet Sergeant First Class Marcus Holloway and Staff Sergeant Marcel Coles, platoon sergeant and squad leader of the Warrior Transition Brigade National Capital Region Able Troop.
There you go, 3 more.
Each morning before their regular PT, they work out, toning body and mind. Once they start work, they have a huge responsibility.
Our whole purpose really is here to deal with our soldiers that we have going through transition, whether they be transitioning out of the military or staying in the military, returning to duty. And we're here to facilitate that transition to make it as smooth as possible.
After work, they are back at the gym. These soldiers are bodybuilders. Holloway says bodybuilding helps him heal, educate, and transition his troops by improving his personal discipline.
Sometimes you got to be a little more patient, with some of the soldiers around here because of the uniqueness of the job, which kind of, relates to me in bodybuilding. You have to have discipline, have to be patient with the process, know that, you're not going to get there all in one day. The repetitive nature of bodybuilding and the attention to detail it demands is a big advantage to Staff Sergeant Marcel Coles.
When you're working out, you got to take one rep at a time, so I take care of one soldier at a time. I might have multiple issues with that one soldier, or I might have multiple soldiers with multiple issues. I still don't have one soldier issues crossed over into another. I still have to keep everything in line.
Many of their soldiers know their leaders are active in the sport.
The soldiers have been supportive. It actually encourages other soldiers around here at the WTB to get out and do something.
The example means a lot to members of Cole's squad.
His experience with that allows him to go above and beyond what a normal squad leader, not to take anything away from them, but the fact that this is a warrior transition. A lot of soldiers are here for physical issues, and him being a physical expert, quote unquote, can kind of help steer them in the right direction mentally and physically once they're able to do so.
Coles spends a lot of time in the gym, but the biggest discipline challenge is dietary, especially for a Southerner who loves greasy, fattening food.
A bowl of ice cream right now, I'm like, man, I wonder how the ice cream would taste. But I know if I eat the ice cream, I'm gonna feel like that I can, where this little pudge come from?
Their dedication and focus in bodybuilding has earned them awards across the nation. It is that dedication that aids in giving soldiers all the support they need during their stay at the WTB. For the Regional Health Report, I'm Ronald Harris.
Staff Sergeant Cole's professional debut is later this month. We wish him all the best. Soldiers and DA civilian ambassadors from Fort Stewart's Winn Army Community Hospital are taking part in a pilot program at Button-Gwinnett Elementary School. Zach Renstrom tells us the story of the Mindshift Mentorship program.
I want everybody to repeat after me. What I do, it matters.
It matters.
What I say,
it
matters.
It matters.
I can, and I will, make a difference.
During the last academic year, the Mindshift mentors spent approximately 255 hours of their time with their assigned mentees. This year, Winn gets to be involved. Each mentor spends at least an hour each week with their mentee, providing them support for the journey of childhood. Sergeant Tierra Rivers, an ambassador at Winn, volunteers her time because she understands the hardships that come with growing up.
I remember when I was in elementary school and I was going through a lot and I didn't have anybody to look to or anybody to talk to. There are things you can do with your life that you can aspire to be, and just because you can't see it now doesn't mean it's not attainable.
Calvin Glover, a patient advocate at Winn and father of 2, sees his role as a mentor as a building block for his mentee's growth and believes it is important to reach the child at their level.
When I first came in and I met him, I was a stranger to him. Of course, he was a stranger to me. And I just told him, just be honest with me, because I'm always be honest with you. I'm going to give my best. I need you to give your best.
Dolores Crawford, principal at Button-Gwinnett, appreciates the time soldiers and civilians from Winn take out of their busy schedule to help mold, develop, and inspire young minds.
I applaud them for taking the time out to come and meet with their mentees. Just by spending an hour here, 30 minutes there with them. And the kids really love it because they feel like they're important. Somebody is thinking enough of me to come in and spend time with me. I must be important.
For Winn Army Community Hospital Public Affairs, I'm Zach Renstrom.
In other news around the region, a team of doctors at Winn Army Community Hospital at Fort Benning, Georgia, are finding ways to protect soldiers from heat-related deaths. They've created a heat center. The keys to the program are good management, prevention, and education. The focus is on drill sergeants and combat medics. When a patient shows signs of heat injury, everyone follows the protocols. That's the Regional Health Report for April. Join us next month for another show highlighting healthcare across the region. In the meantime, don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Flipboard, Pinterest, and YouTube. We're also on iTunes. Thanks for joining us.